Hello, this is UK Payroll Tips and my name is Peter Granston. In this video, I'll explain what your tax code means. An employee's tax code is used by employers to calculate the amount of income tax that must be deducted from an employee's salary. A tax code is the mechanism by which pay-as-you-earn is operated in the UK, making it possible for most employees to have paid the right amount of income tax by the end of each tax year. As a result, most employees in the UK do not have to complete an income tax return form. The number part of a tax code indicates to employer how much is allowed against your earnings before calculating income tax. The government sets the personal tax allowance available to everyone in advance of the start of each tax year. It was 747 in 2011 and 647 in 2009 and 2010. If the number part of your tax code was lower than 747 in 2011, it may be that you owe tax, perhaps because you received some taxable benefit from your employer in the previous tax year. You will pay the extra tax during the current tax year. If the number part of your tax code was higher than 747 in 2011, this is probably because you are also entitled to another tax allowance, such as married couples allowance or the blind person's allowance. Or you may have overpaid tax in an earlier year and have chosen to have your tax refunded in your pay rather than as a lump sum. You are not given all your tax-free pay for the year in one go. Rather, it's divided equally across your pay periods throughout the tax year. You get a monthly free pay amount of £416.67 for every 500 in your tax code, or £96.16 per week for every 500 in your tax code. This is called the frequency factor for free pay. These values do not change. Your tax code is the only variable in the calculation of free pay. You can work out your free pay using these simple steps. Step 1. Record the integer part of your tax code divided by 500. Step 2. Record the absolute value of your tax code minus 500 times Step 1's result. Free pay is 416.67 monthly or 96.16 weekly times Step 1 plus rounded up Step 2 times 10 plus 9 divided by 12 for monthly or 52 for weekly. As a note, rounding up means that even if you have a value of 206.583, it is rounded up to 206.59. The letter in your tax code is called a suffix. This letter is used at the end of each tax year for updating the number part of your tax code in the following tax year. Please subscribe if you like this video. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments section below.